Hey everyone, and welcome to part two of the Dropper of Horrors. Look at this map, it's epic. And today we're going to be doing the Wicked Pumpkin. Yeah! So as you can see in our inventory, we did Night of the Missing Pet, which was the middle one over there, which you can't see. Actually, we'll go over there real quick. So we did this one over here, Night of the Missing Pet, in part one. And now we're gonna go over to the right and do the Wicked Pumpkin. And also, this map is created by Noxcrew, and there's one map that I've done the entire time, which is Terror Swoop Force. It's an epic map. You all should definitely go check out this map and also Terror Swoop Force and all the other maps that Noxcrew has done. But, anywho, this is Act 1 of the Wicked Pumpkin. And so, if you guys didn't see the last episode, basically a pet named Emmy was taken, and a mad scientist was doing work on her, and Zombie was trying to save his pet. And so, in the end, the pet was a zombie, and she was invincible. And this is a pretty cool looking background. I don't know how these are. Oh, by the way, these are storybooks, which I'm gonna follow, and hopefully you guys are following along with the story. And so we're gonna do the Wicked Pumpkin. Here we go.
The Wicked Pumpkin. Shouts and screams chased the Witch of Westwick back to her hut in the forest. The locals had caught on. She had been too careless flying on her broom, and now they knew she was a witch. Over her shoulder, she could see the bright fires of torches, their light gleaming off the villagers' pitchforks and scythes. Her life near Westwick was over. She would have to set up somewhere else. But first, she had to deal with the peasants. Concoctions and potions raced through her head as she navigated her enchanted trees. An invisibility potion would do the trick, but she didn't have the right ingredients. She would have to improvise. Her cat was waiting at the doorstep, but she had no time to lose. She would only have a precious few minutes before the villagers would be at her door.
Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. So she's gonna try to make a potion. Um, and she has to deal with the peasants and get the potions from the enchanted tree. And she needed an invisibility potion, but she didn't have the right potion. And so she didn't have much time until the villagers were at her door. That is not good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this over with. And as you guys see, we're doing a dropper map, which is not anything too good, but here we go. Oh, goodness. Oh my god, first try, dude? What? Oh my god, that is unbelievable. I just did that first try, but oh my god. Oh, oop, I fell in the water. Look at this witch. Oh, so up there she had her potions that she was gonna get from the enchanted tree. So we're gonna put that right there, and we're going through her mouth to get this back to the top. Okay, so we're gonna be doing Act 2, which is, I hope, ain't a good one. Wicked Pumpkin, Act 2. Look at that right there. And y'all remember wondering Christmas uniform in Halloween. It is what it is, but we're going to be doing the best of our ability. And we're going to see. This is a pretty cool looking. Okay, so there's a chest, a cauldron, and potions up there. So we're going to read part 2 and see how this goes.
Every second that passed, the shouts of the villagers grew louder. The witch raced around her hut, grabbing potions, roots and flowers and casting them into her cauldron. She didn't even know if what she was making would work. Her best hope was that it would grant her invisibility for just a short while, enough to be able to grab her most precious things and take off into the night. She grabbed the last of the ingredients and cast them into the cauldron: pumpkin innards, chicken leg, and begonia stem, then stirred vigorously. The liquid inside the cauldron turned orange, blue, and then simmered down to a green. It was done. The witch grabbed a spoon and carefully poured the liquid into a glass. It was now or never. She downed the glass and gulped down every drop. It burned her throat and clogged it like she had swallowed ash. Her eyelids became heavy and droopy. Her body felt like it was made of metal. Something was wrong. She stumbled and knocked over the cauldron. Her mind turned to green and orange, as if the only thing that existed was fire and flower stems. She could see a blazing sun burning over green grass fields, a young dandelion growing out of thick green leaves, green frogs jumping over a river tinged with streaks of orange rust, a large ripe pumpkin sitting in a vine-filled mud patch.
Oh no! So she basically made the potion, and I think she did it wrong. Yeah, she did it wrong, and she turned green and orange. And I think she's turning into a pumpkin. I think that's why this is called the Wicked Pumpkin, because that's the cauldron right there, and the potion's on the shelf and the chest. I don't know why chest is there, but why would she make a potion to turn herself into a pumpkin? That's a good question. What do you guys think? Hop in the comments and see what you guys think was wrong with the potion. I mean, we already know because we saw the story, but these are really small. Okay, let's see what there is. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, is this to go down? Oh, we have to do a leap of faith. Here we go! Oh my god. Oh, oh, yes! Oh my god, I thought I was not making that. Oh, so that's oh, the frog. Okay, so the frog is right there. The sunflower's right there. Wait, these are the two things that she made in her potion, but where's the chicken leg? Isn't there? There's a chicken leg, pumpkin innards, and beyond stream. Oh wait, no, that's the frog that jumps over the lake, and that's the sunflower in their ingredient. And I think that's the pumpkin that she's turning into, because she turned orange and green. That makes so much sense. Okay, so part 2. I like this decoration, like the circle-y, whatever it's called, in the middle. That is awesome. Okay, so Act 3. We're going to be going to Act 3. And I keep going the wrong way. This happened in the last episode where I almost went the wrong way. Act 3. We're going to Act number 30. There's a lot of pumpkins in this. But it's Act 3. We'll see what happens.
When the witch finally escaped the madness of the potion, she tried to regain her bearings. A large scarecrow stood slanted off to her right, and all around her she was surrounded by pumpkins. She had turned herself into a pumpkin. Aha! She thought to herself. I did it! I tricked those nasty peasants! She laughed inside her head with a mirth that only wicked witches turned into pumpkins could have. She hadn't intended to turn herself into a pumpkin, but it did the job. Now all she had to do was wait until the spell wore off. Then she'd be able to go on her merry way. But the witch had forgotten one thing. It was harvesting season, and she was a very large and magnificently ripe pumpkin. So the witch waited and waited, and the spell didn't wear off.
Oh, oh no, that's not good. Okay, so She was surrounded. That is not good. So she's surrounded by these pumpkins, and she turned herself into a pumpkin on accident. Oh my god, that is so. I feel so bad for the um the witch. She thought, oh yeah, she was like, it worked, but then she waited, and the spell didn't go off, didn't wear off. That is insane. I like this background. So this is Act 3? Yeah, we're in Act 3. I'm probably going to suppose there's probably another narration at the bottom, so we'll see. But here we go. Oh, do we have to go in the mouth? Oh, we do have to go in the mouth. So we're going to have to go in the mouth. Oh! No, that doesn't count. I landed on the edge and it didn't kill me. I gotta properly land in there. Okay, so go in there, then sprint. Oh, I landed on the glass! Oh, man. Alright. This is the one. This is it. Boom! Let's go. Oh, yeah, I was right. There is more. So there's a part 4.
Now the Witch of Westwick had finally disappeared, there was nothing on the mind of the farmers except their beautiful pumpkins. The pumpkin farmers of Westwick had a brilliant harvest that year. They had so many pumpkins that they were able to have pumpkin pie every night. The very first pumpkin they cut was such a beauty, they made a pie out of it for all the workers, sat around the table, scraping off every last morsel from their plates. Every farmer agreed that there was something unnaturally good about the harvest that year.
Oh my god, no! I think they actually ate. Hold on, let me go back to that. So it said the witch had disappeared. So I think they ate the witch because she was a pumpkin, and I think they turned her into pumpkin pie. Oh my god, that is so bad. Oh my goodness, I am so upset. I'm upset. That's just wrong. Like who would do that? Like who would turn themselves into a pumpkin? But that was it. We did that in only about 13 minutes. Should we do? You know what? We'll do something special. We'll just make this 2 parts. And since we did the Wicked Pumpkin so fast, let's go over to the Howling Forest. Because I don't want to upload 3 parts that are really short. So we'll go ahead and do the Howling Forest. And sorry for the voice, by the way. And I'm hoping that you all are enjoying these movies as much as I do. They're not technically movies. Well, I have 3 glasses on, but it doesn't really mean anything. So we're going to go ahead and see what this part is. So there's a forest, and yeah. So the Howling Forest. Oh, by the way, I have no clue how these went because Phoenix did these years ago, and I do not know how to do these. So yeah, so here we go.
The Howling Forest. When little Timmy and Ben asked their parents if they could go camping, they said no. There's wolves out there, it's too dangerous, his mother said. We'll take a trip somewhere else next summer. But little Timmy and Ben didn't listen, and they didn't want to wait. That night they climbed down the dark steps to the cellar and packed their camping kit. Sleeping bags, lights, snacks, and most importantly, marshmallows. They snuck out into the forest, going deeper and deeper into the woods until they found their spot. In between trees, shielded from the wind, a level ground, and no parents. Timmy and Ben quickly built a fire and got out their roasting sticks. The marshmallows softly sizzled over the embers of their fire, and their laughter rang out through the trees. Their parents would never find out, they giggled. Oh, but they did. Only 2 days later, when they found a ruined campsite.
Oh no, that's not good. So I think they got lost. I mean, it said they weren't seen from again. I mean, it said they found the ruined campsite 2 days ago, 2 days later. So they just apparently disappeared. I think that's how it went because that's not good. Why did they go out camping? Like, I don't understand. Why do you guys understand? Like, why would they go out camping? But oh well, the drop part's right now. Oh, oh, I did it. I mean, it was a pretty inconvenient looking. So that's the forest, and that's the tent with the campfire. That is amazing. So these are the little trees, and so I think one of them, little Timmy and little Ben, went in separate campsites, and there was a campfire right there. Oh man, they're gonna get in trouble. Okay, the next act is up ahead, guys. So this is Act 2. Act 2. Oh, these backgrounds kind of make me the creeps, but it's okay.
Timmy and Ben had gorged themselves on candy and chocolate. Their tummies were bloated, and all they could do was lie on their backs. I think I ate too many marshmallows, Ben said. Me too, Timmy said. Ben clutched his belly. I think I need to take a tinkle, and he wandered off into the woods. The first 10 minutes Ben was gone, Timmy wasn't worried. But after 30 minutes passed, Timmy was trembling in his shoes. Where was Ben? Why hadn't he come back? Ben? He called out, but there was no answer. The wind whistled between the gaps of the trees, and everything seemed sinister. But little Timmy was brave. Maybe Ben had just fallen asleep. Timmy stood up, took his light, and tried to track Ben's footsteps from the camp. First, they led to a tree, but then there were more tracks. And they weren't just footprints. A large, wide press, like a sledge, had been dragged across the forest floor. Ben must have found something big and dragged it somewhere. He was probably trying to hide it from Timmy. He always did annoying things like that. He never wanted to share. Timmy followed the tracks until they led to an old spelunking cave. The iron grates in front of the cave had rusted and bent. Loose cobwebs hung on the bars, fluttering gently as cold air flowed out of the cave. Timmy hated spiders, but this is where Ben went, so that is where he must go. Besides, little Timmy had a light, and little Timmy was brave.
Oh my lord, that's sad. Those are little skeleton men. So Timmy was looking for Ben, and I think Ben got lost because wait, what was it? Timmy went to an old spelunking cave and tried to find Ben. That is, I'm if they actually aren't seen from again and they're dead at the end of this, I'm gonna be so upset because I feel bad. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. So maybe we should do this all in one go. Let's try it. Oh my god, thank god I did that. I was nervous, so a cobweb because I think Ben or Timmy hates spiders. Who hated spiders? Timmy hated spiders. So I think these are little like boulders some in the cave. Okay, so we're now finally on to Act 3. Act 3, here we go. Oh, okay. Mushrooms, I think these are called. Here we go, Act 3.
Inside the cave, spiders scuttled away from Timmy's light, crawling into small cracks. The larger ones stayed their ground, eyeing little Timmy as if to dare him to break their web. But he didn't. Timmy crept and squeezed past any gap that he could. Ben was down there somewhere. A bat squeaked and flew out of the cave as Timmy approached, and he yelled out in surprise. After he realized, Timmy laughed at his foolishness. It was just a bat, not scary at all. Just then, he heard soft footsteps approaching him from the other side of the cave. Ben? He called out, but no answer. Ben, if that's you, stop it, it's not funny. The footsteps stopped. Ben? Little Timmy raised the light above his head, peering into the darkness, but he couldn't see anything. He walked further into the cave, every muscle tensing in his body, willing him to turn back. But little Timmy was brave. He wouldn't run from footsteps. Just then, Timmy saw a dark figure move in the shadows. Ben? He called out, but it wasn't Ben. The dark figure leapt at Timmy, and the last thing he saw was the dark yellow eyes and sharp white teeth of a shaggy grey wolf.
Oh. Oh no. Oh god. These stories are so terrifying. Okay, so this is apparently the cave, I believe. Which is apparently where Timmy went to. Oh. 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 I didn't see the water right there. So it's inside the mouth. Oh, come on. Okay, back. Oh. Whew. I just realized we have not found any parts of the little costumes or whatever they're called. Oh, there's something right here? That scared me. You found me a piece of the wolf outfit's been placed in the lobby? Okay, so I'm guessing we're inside the wolf now. Okay, so this is the part 4. This is how it ends. Oop, whoops.
2 days of rain followed little Timmy and Ben's camping trip, clearing away their tracks. But their parents still searched for them. A whole search party scoured the forest, but it was only on the second day that they found Timmy and Ben's campsite. The tents were torn and shredded. The food they hadn't eaten scattered across the floor, soggy marshmallows and sandwiches left by a fire that had long since fizzled out. They never found Timmy or Ben. The only thing left was Ben's coat, caught on the prickly branches of a pine tree.
Oh! So Timmy and Ben were never seen from again, because it talked about Timmy, like, I think he got eaten maybe by a wolf, and oh my god, that's bad. Halloween Force complete. Thanks for playing the Drop of Horrors. Bonus credit drops have been unlocked an entrance to the theater. Wait, so there's an actual extra drop? So there's another drop? Maybe? Where's the drop? Oh. Entrance of the theater, it said. Up here? What? Where's the... Oh, is it? Oh my god. I'm not I'll probably hold on. How do you... I'll just walk around this. If I can't find it, I'll just end the video. I probably won't find it, so I'm probably going to... Hold on. What's in... Oh! Bags of candy, popcorn, and hot dogs. I don't think there's an extra dropper because I looked around this whole thing. Unless I'm just blind and I haven't seen it at all. I'm probably blind and haven't seen it, so I'm probably gonna do some off-camera stuff and try to find this secret dropper, but I hope that you all enjoyed this Minecraft dropper of horrors. And if you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you want to see more Minecraft gaming from me, Liam. And until next time, bye!